I hope all are doing very well. Today is Monday. I know those who are working will be in rush, traveling. Somewhere, sometimes I think like I start life at a wrong time, but I feel it's not for the others, it's for me actually to whenever find time to practice, just go live and uh, do live, talk to the camera. It doesn't matter if people are watching or not. What matters is that I am able to talk, able to do self talk, and be honest with myself, tell what I feel. And I have no topic today. It's just that I wanted to do bit practice. So I thought to come live and talk. So I'll share what I'm feeling nowadays. So I guess it's been almost a month that um I've been not active on any other platform, and here as well. I've just like 1 week later I came here live. So uh, there are some phases in life where you feel like, oh God, you you know have to start things again, have to rewind your life, reset yourself, and find yourself again where and somewhere you lost things. You cannot hold things forever. And the fact is that nothing, like, not even a single thing is going to be permanent with you. Everything is temporary. The scandal is temporary. This phone is temporary as well, because uh, everything, every living thing, everything has a expiry time. So when the new model will launch, this will get expired. Of course, no one is going to buy. Everyone will be interested to have a latest updated phone with new features. This candle will be burnt and then it will be no longer, right? So it's just like that. It's easy to talk, it's easy to say, but it's tough to face, right? You put a lot of efforts in things, and when things, if it doesn't work, or you feel like mm, you have learned a very strong lesson after spending a lot of time, you know, time, effort, everything. Uh, so, yes, then you feel like you need to find yourself again, because during this chaos, somewhere you lost yourself, or somewhere you lost your happiness, somewhere you lost your, you know, everything. And you feel like, oh God, you basically try to save yourself. So for that, you stop going outside, you stop communicating with your loved ones, you stop talking with anyone. you you feel like You feel like nothing, just laying on bed, not talking to anyone, just sleeping and sleeping, sleeping more and more, and doing, some overthinking and all. But it is good when you are doing and when you are in process to, take care of the things and trying to get back on track. But it will get worse when it will keep on repeating, in the sense of, uh, you can do this thing for a week, to just um get on track. But it's good when you're processing for 1 week, for 2 week, for at least 3 weeks. But it gets, when it is, stretching more and more, then it's time to wake up and push yourself and restart again. There is very good example. uh, it's basically a culture. It comes from a Japanese culture, and I don't know about what that thing it calls, but in every 30 or 10 year there is this building, kind of a temple, you can say. They make it and then they break it af- after every 10 or 30 years. So this gives a very strong lesson that nothing is uh, permanent. You will fall and you have to rise again. So processing the things and like overcoming through that process is difficult, is tough, I understand. But once you get out of it, and when you enroll yourself into, you know um, in multiple things, so that you don't get much time to think about it, so that helps a lot. This is what I feel and experienced. So yes. Huh. I Let's talk more about this book, Ikigai, the journey, the Ikigai journey. So why I read this book? I'll tell you. When I was in an institute, and I was just looking for a good novel, and went to a book fair which happens every year in Pragati Madan in New Delhi. So I went there, and I was looking for some, um, book which is good for a student who is in the age of like 20s. So I was looking for a good book to improve my speaking skills and reading skills, because I was very bad at that time. Still I fumble while pronouncing some words. But yeah, so I was looking for that, and I just got introduced to a Ikigai book, the first edition, first version of this Ikigai novel. So when I read about that novel from the back, I found very interesting. So I decided to bought that book. It was uh, I bought it and I started reading, and I made I made sure that I need to complete this novel. That comes in a blue cover. Okay, that's the first edition. This is the second edition. Okay, so I started reading that, and when I started, I got so much enthusiasm while reading that I end up reading that book within a week. I completed that novel, and through that through that novel, I explored learn a lot of things from it, like how to, manage your life, how to be positive, and how to become, disciplined, how to make good habits, um about exercise techniques and all, and what you can bring new things in your life, and yeah, about culture as well, about their culture, and about the secret of long life, and lifestyle, and purpose in life. So the main agenda for that novel was to find your ikigai, the purpose of your life. Okay, because everyone has come on the earth with a purpose, and you need to find your path. If nobody knows that what their, like, if a person who don't know what their goal or path is, it means their first goal is to find the path and goal which they already know. Okay, so uh, like in terms of career, also in terms of life decisions, you need to find and you need to see how your interest, your knowledge, your involvement, your activeness, how all these things are going to match that ikigai thing. And on the basis of that, you need to decide, you need to proceed the things, which helps a lot. This is what, Japanese guys do as well. So they do what they like doing, they what they love doing, and in their dictionary there is no rest day, there is no relaxing day, there is no Sunday on which people, can just can just relax and all. On weekdays, or like in any stage of life, they keep things, moving, keep doing, and something, whatever they like doing, they love doing, they follow that. Okay, so 7 months later, I was watching one video on YouTube, and there was this very old lady, around like 102 years old, and she was running her own restaurant on a very like on a main street, and she used to, prepare food by herself, and she was very old, and still she was, working. And in Japanese culture, it is they strongly believe that you are alive, you are not sick until you are stop working. Till you are working, you are healthy, you are living a very healthy life. But the moment you stop working, the day you feel like you are relaxing, it means it's your end. This is what they feel. Okay, so in this book also, uh, in this book also there are a lot of things that can be explored. And if, anyone is not finding what to do, or like got stuck in some situations where they are not finding the solutions to get out of it, so I would suggest to read this book. You will somewhere find your own peace, and you will, get some time to think about the things, to process it, and then later on you can find a right solution for that. So yes, I right now I'm going to read the seventh station: emulating, discovering, imitating, and outdoing. So if you want me to read this, I can do that as well. uh, okay, I'll read it for you guys. I thought that I will just come and then talk. Now I have decided to read. Hmm. At the start of the book, we talked about the miracle behind the creation of the Japanese bullet train. That miracle stands on the shoulders of inventor of the first working locomotive. His name was Richard Trevithick. It was in 1802 when this British engineer built the marvelous machine in a steel works in Wales. He sold his patent a year later to Samuel Humphrey, the owner of this aforementioned steelworkers, who on seeing what the machine was capable of made a bet with another industrialist that the locomotive would to 10 tons of iron along 15.7 kilometers of track up to the village of Abergrin on 21st February 1804. In the midst of great expectation, five boxcars loaded with iron with 70 men abroad were towed to their destination at a speed of a little under 4 kilometers an hour. Unloaded, the machine was capable of reaching 25 kilometers an hour. To carry out this feat, the train required 4 hours and 5 minutes. Everything has been going, and our capacity to improve what already exists is practically unlimited, and that applies equally to any personal project, however small or insignificant it may seem to us. Copying to improve. Benjamin Franklin, who stars in a chapter of this book, practiced a strange intellectual exercise. He would read journal articles and a few days later would try to write what he had read as far as he could remember. Then he compared it to the original text. This method is nothing unusual. Great painters began by copying those they admired and comparing the final result of the original. Now I will read this, but in the evening session, like in the night, mid of the night, when I go live, come live with you guys to interact. So it will start with 10 things nobody told you about being creative. So I will read that in the evening session. Yes, I will come live in the night and then we will read and understand together. For now, I'm saying bye to you because I need to go somewhere, and I'll catch you later. So, thank you so much. Good day.